Welcome. You've got dads.
Ah. I'm fine. Eh? Oh. Ah. Ugh. Ugh.
Hi, can you hear me now? It was not on the correct mic at all that whole time. That's fine. It's good. Also, thank you, Zach, for the host. Is it fixed? Did I fix it? Is it good? I also need to make this a little smaller. Whoop. There I go. There I go? Okay, cool. Alright. Also, hi Lisa, welcome. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Aw, thank you for the bits, Lisa. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What'd he say? Hey, Mason, if you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Joseph. That wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I sign my name with a tilde. I respond back. Sounds like fun, Mason. Well, I guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
Dad.
And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I just got done watching a candy video on YouTube. Nice. I'm hungry. I want candy. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner, during dinner, over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Mason? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph Elptis. What's his name? Hey, Christian. It's Chris. Chris, right, hi again. It's, I'm Mason. I know what your name is. Oh, yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home. This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner.
Oh.
Mason, you made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confident I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Hi.
Oh, that sell candy all over the US in some parts of the country. Ooh, I really want candy. Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Oh, yeah.
I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. That was my voice. It was much deeper. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris. Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best of foot in the world, plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins. Christian, Christy, say hello to Mason. Hello, Father. Hello, Mason. Kids, come on, dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Egg them on. Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back with a big laugh. This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of the kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad, but can we keep it up? Something creepy. Now say, they all float down here. They all float down here, Father. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, and the kids giggle with him. The twins, obviously pleased with a new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done. I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from The Thing. Alright, so it looks like we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about that. I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy! No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Not very exciting. Let's examine the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, and the Bible for Teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson's Sex Detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Let's look at the coffee table. And also I just need to do one thing right now. Cool. Alright. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of us. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. Looks like this one's a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Sex. Let's examine the floor. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's stitched back together. Tag says, CNC. Of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Oh, wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where is Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon in the brownie batter and gives it a taste.
Dad, it's too sweet.
You're too sweet.
No, I'm not.
You're so sweet we might have to water you down with spiders.
No, not spiders.
Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and screaming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. Oh, I skipped it, but it says the man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Save me from the spiders.
Spoon duel the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast. Okay, Mason the Valiant, let's see what you got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard. For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel the two dumbest-looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
Oh, cracker.
Blessed, I am defeated. You can never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste of the brownie batter. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly.
My hero.
Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Hey, wait, do you want to make brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again.
Sparkle pony.
Sparkle pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dag now, you want to play with Sparkle Pony.
Yes.
Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So, what made that crash? Egg beaters on the linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy has something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but... Don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Mason, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once, how hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work cracking the eggs and mixing the things and pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Nice. Whew! Wait, Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Mason, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixes in your time. Nose. Joseph. All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and Viola. Duty done. Now help me find Christy. Keep an eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position, and got it. Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes, we should do that, Mason. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Nice.
Alpha Tango Sparko. Sparkle. Roger. Sparko. That's what I said. Alright. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Hey.
Alright, what does chat say? Aw, you're so sweet, Lisa. Do they have a thing for each other? This is a dad dating simulator. Yes, they do. And if they don't, well, you'll find out. We're gotta get through this part so we can get to the cool, creepy stuff. We love a horror arc. Okay. Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find out fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale's already in full swing. Excuse me. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel?
I want to sell brownies.
Okay, let's get set up.
I want to see Mom.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to head over there and tell her I said hi?
Mom!
Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Hey.
Yeah, and I can only catch her off the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I can relate to that. I remember when Amanda was her age, I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has a strong feeling about snitches. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft-serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale. I think you and I can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh yeah. Yeah, we high five. Cool and creepy sounds like my kind of thing. It's gonna be a thing. If you bake it, they will come. It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey, dude!
Hiya!
Carmencita, glad to see you guys. Great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say use the box recipe. Don't say use the box recipe. We improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know. A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like an interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation as these right here have. Oh gosh, I clicked off the game. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt.
Hey.
Alright, I'll take 2.
Actually, we'll take 3.
I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually another family face pops up. Familiar face. Mason! It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. Let the man buy his brownies. So we'll put you down for 10? Better just make it 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for the youth group movie night, Daisy?
Yeah, what's the movie?
Oh.
It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me.
Aye.
It's The Fast and the Furious. Really?
Hey.
If you think about it, there's some really heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
Oh.
I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted some rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that.
Yeah.
Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Oh.
It is, but it's worth it.
Oh.
Although sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock? You know, basically live out of a Jimmy Buffett song. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend. One day we'll be on island time. So what is this game? I kind of heard about the game, but never really watched a playthrough. Really? Pretty sure someone else played it. Yeah, it's about dads dating other dads. Yeah, specifically dads. You can only date other dads. Alright.
Oh.
Craig! He's gonna be hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar.
Hmm.
Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this.
Oh.
Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them on brownies, too. Probably won't be able to sell the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros!
Hi, Uncle Joseph.
Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Oh gosh, I don't know if what I do. I think it's remember that one time. Hey Craig, when we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it. I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should go get one more, for old time's sake.
Aye.
Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game.
Hmm.
You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River?
Oh.
I'll eat hers. We got the eggplants. You've got yourself a deal. The day winds down, we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Box mix, huh? Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Well, actually, they're just brownies. Cute. And boring. And safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Mason to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all. Holier-than-thou types.
Hey.
Don't you think, Mason? Mary, let the kid answer the question. They seem nice. Yeah, they all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, hot sauce brownies. I'll give that a pass. Hot sauce in my brownies is not what I would want. Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash.
Hey.
Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary! I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me, he is really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? I always feel bad. Maybe caramel would be awesome in the brownies. Oh my gosh. Someone I work with at, like, teaching, they made caramel brownies the other day, and I actually, like, wanted to melt. Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christine nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Hey.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm also very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun, promise. I smile. I'd like that.
Hey.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Save the brownie for later. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. I step inside to find Amanda doing her homework on the couch.
Hey, Father Unit.
Hi, child I'm required by law to care for. How's homework?
It's really fun and educational.
Really?
How long have you known me for?
Right.
How was the bake sale?
Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Glad to hear it. So,
So what?
were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or...
I think for a moment I realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up.
Wait!
I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls to the ground.
Nice throw.
She scoops it up and smiles at me.
Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County?
I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark.
He did!
I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. I've been craving caramel flavors like crazy. I don't know why. Nothing spells fun like creepy demonic cults. Yep. Whoop, look at my dad points. I love all the voice lines so much. I miss this. I haven't played this game, like, in actual months. So nice to be back. While I'm doing my afternoon, actually, we're gonna skip past this part, because for this, we're not doing the story stuff really with Amanda. We're just focusing on the dads. I went through all of her stuff with my first playthrough, but other than that,
Welcome.
you got dads. Do I have any new... Oh, I do have from Matt. I'm curious. I haven't, because this stuff is all new to me right now. So, this is from the updated version, which is like the Dad Rector's cut. So, this is Matt. Hey, Mason, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I actually just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games, and I figured I should send you an invite your way. That sounds great. I'd love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Should I lose that money? Let's lose that money. Wait. So the objective here is to date the blonde guy. Yes, we are. You get to date whoever you want, but in this one, we're doing Joseph, but I'm kind of exploring some of this director's cut stuff, too, because this is interesting. So let's lose that money. Shave with the grain. I should do that for my legs. Oh, and it's at Joseph's house. Okay, this works. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey, man! Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Mason! Yes, Joseph is married. You catching on? Can someone say, homewrecker? Mason, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all of your money. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Ooh. Poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker. Robert! Don't mind me. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my teething I'm giving back to the community. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by as easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell, like Matt will scratch his ear. Hey! Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. Now wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's actually me. That's actually me. Like the couple times I've played poker. Not for actual money, but like just for fun. What's Joseph's tell? Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. I don't know why I changed Joseph's voice. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. I God, he was lying during that. Woo! What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse speed, Tijuana Jonies? I can get you street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today, maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't really, I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I drop my phone in the toilet and this is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know, but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oof, I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful. Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity all the time. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of... Christine. Who's Christine? Christine? No. Who's Christine? I guess I should read and find out, but... Way to go, Melissa. Alrighty then. Yes, homewrecker. Yeah, Robert's the cool, I don't give a fuck dude. Yeah, I agree. Kinda like me, minus the cool part. I'm sorry. That was funny. Christine saw... Got it. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. I ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change his diapers, so now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in her after she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, and then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need more poop in my life than there already is. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? I like to think Craig would actually have said it like that. Matt deals another hand. We quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food, which actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal. Would you sell these at the coffee shop? It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips. He has a daughter, doesn't he? A lot of them have daughters.
Hey.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt, confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work on the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to one side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips, and oops. Hi, Mike. Joseph has since long lost all of his chips and has been taken to tidying up, refusing to any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So, what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now, saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, Bry Guy. Are you sure you guys wanna... You've heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs, his only mode of transportation at times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck, great biceps, but it didn't last long, though. I lost everything in a game of Pow Gow in the back room of Shenzhen Tea House, and on what I thought was three-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Zaizu Park, and I had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those years, I saw the greatest deaths of human fear, loved deeper than I ever had, and lost it all more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how to die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed from his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Sorry, I couldn't resist like Hercules. Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face, intently searching for any sort or tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold.
Hey.
Everyone erupts. Fine, fine, the whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was that? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys. Next week. You got it. I'll be there. I almost had a heart attack. Welcome to the exclusive club of people who are a little terrified of Robert. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. Who, that Robert guy? Yeah, I think. The chat keeps buffering, and I think it's on my end because it's very windy here, but I don't know. I have full bars, so... Yeah, stream's good right now. It dropped a little bit, but it's been at like 60 FPS the whole time. I think they all have daughters. Craig has 3 daughters. Matt has 1 daughter. Brian has a daughter. Robert has a daughter. Damien has a son. Hugo has a son. And Joseph has 2 sons and 2 daughters? Yeah, there are a lot of daughters, though. I will say that. Okay, I'm gonna save right here, because that was fun. So we're gonna do date number 2. I don't know how to actually do the creepy cult Joseph route, so I'm just assuming that I have to do the best that I can, and then we'll backtrack from there. It's been a long day of clipping coupons, but there's a sale on box brownie mix. That reminds me, I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use the coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey, Joseph, wanna hang? Takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Mason, I hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma, but I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, it sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Less nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. What the heck. My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me... Oh, that's my voice. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. This is the one where I don't remember a lot of the things. Hey, Amanda, I'm about to head out.
Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing?
I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's actually happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you.
You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends.
That's a good attitude.
But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food.
Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today.
Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp?
Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs.
I like those things.
They try their hardest. I like doing Amanda's voice. Oh gosh, I forgot about the poster. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths.
I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dancers require people, and those people need to be dancing.
All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes.
Well, that's certainly a thing.
God made all things, Amanda. Except for that banner. Ernest made that. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never ever breaks their box mods.
Are you going to break Ernest's box mod?
No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think. It's the one right after sloth. Mason, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help?
Physical labor? Huh.
Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up.
I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food.
Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. She really can book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right. You must have been devastated.
Oh.
It was an Armageddon.
Oh.
No, it's, I get it.
Oh.
I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Mason. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little bit of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Yeah.
Something handsome and pious. You're not that pious.
Oh.
Debatable. You're just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen.
Oh.
I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Mason. God said that. God also was a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner.
Hey.
That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like the nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas?
Lawrence of Arabia.
Lawrence of Arabia! What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right, I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get the leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Mason, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails.
Hey.
I'm kidding! We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The youths will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. The goth has a son. Okay, then it's probably just my aunt's weather is crazy right now. BRB. No problem. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw on this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Whew. Jesus is human. Jesus isn't. Jesus is coming. Let's do that. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L. Somehow, it's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Yes! The best character in this game. Okay, I'm excited. Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. I remember his voice in my head already. I'm so excited. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Okay, I'm sorry to everybody that's home with me right now, because... Hey, I'm not Evan. Even Evan sold all of his DJ equipment and backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Are you alright?
I'm so sad.
Alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the 1s and 2s to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that the youths will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great, I'll let you set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. And he might. But I love DJ Spin Master Quinn. Oh, I totally forgot to read that. So sorry. Most of the kids get off in their tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. DJ Spin Master... DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echoes through the crowd.
Hey,
Alright.
hey,
He sighs again.
I am sad.
Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. The stream keeps buffering. I don't know why it keeps saying that, like, we're good. I don't know. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand, punch in the other.
Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this.
After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying?
If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Thorm York swears. And there they go.
Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears.
Yeah.
We have to do something.
You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to the Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. or at the very least No Rain by Blind Melon.
You want to help us cheer him up?
Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. He's from Latin.
I didn't know you were taking a Latin class.
I'm not.
So he's from the country Latin.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it.
You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone.
I am sad.
Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud.
Hey!
Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not. Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the side tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? Shut up and play the hits and play the booty bumpers. That's not how DJing works. Now, stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ, and don't have any current plans to become one, but I don't think that's how it works.
I promise this will be fun. A little time, a little effort, a little ingenuity. And voila! Gum! Slate shot!
Oh my god! I was wondering what was playing. Sorry, I had Assassination Classroom on in the background. That was weird. Okay, sorry about that. Kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness. Hey, buddy. If it's problems you're having with. Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know. Because he's a cult leader. Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone.
Hey, they have ice cream here.
Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there?
Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though.
This is a disaster.
Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Mason. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can. I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this. Or be seen with me after this. Oh god, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods.
Nice knowing you, Pops.
She runs out the door.
Oh.
Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With any luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Whew, time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Oh gosh. Start with the lawnmower, roll the dice, the worm. I don't remember. Oh gosh, I know weather's been crazy everywhere. Hope y'all are at home safe right now, because, whew, it's crazy. I think I'm gonna start with the lawnmower. Alright, let's rip this baby. I start lawn mowing the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Mason, let's turn up the heat. Ooh, which one do I do? Sprinkler or Running Man? Sprinkler or Running Man? I'm gonna do the Running Man. Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph. He feels the fire of the Running Man deep within him. I look around at the youths. They're getting into it. Keep it up. I think they're coming around. Ooh. I don't know. My head's really itchy. I think the Cabbage Patch? You never can go wrong with a Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume you do at a Cabbage Patch. I look around to the youth. I think they like agriculture. I think it's working. If we pull the right moves, the kids will join us in no time. And moonwalk. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering. Alright, time for the big finish. Oh, I don't think I should death drop. Maybe I should death drop. I love storms. I like storms too. I've seen enough internet videos of this move where I really think I could nail it. On the beat drop, I kick my leg up and dramatically fall on the floor, my back landing on the ground with a shablam. All of the kids immediately start screaming. They know what's up. But at what cost? I will feel this for weeks to come. My chiropractor's gonna be pissed. What was that? The future of dance. These kids are going to remember this night for the rest of their lives. Impressionable preteens hit the dance floor with an almost alarming level of enthusiasm. I'm deafened by the combined volume of their cheers. The kids swarm the dance floor. They're all laughing and dancing to the music. Looks like our job here is done. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs. Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. Is it the cult? Because I want it to be the cult. Joseph leads me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of this church now? What could he possibly have planned? A cult! So last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find out that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I'd bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Welcome to the Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing.
Nice.
There's no pop-tops to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes the seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out.
Wow.
I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think that... Oh, that's not Joseph's voice. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick dance moves? No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. I'm like mixing Mary's voice in, which is really weird. Hold on. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick our feet up and forget about your worries for a while. Oh gosh. Watch out for blown out flip-flops? Yes! It's a real fear. Thankfully no heels will get cut in my version of Margarita Zone. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made.
Nice.
You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's, uninteresting. I left home when I was young, got into a lot of trouble. What? What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked across the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But when I was young and in love and I didn't have to answer to anybody, and now I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum my sixth string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all day, and forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once. Oh, what just happened? Oh, thank you, Zestras, for the follow. I appreciate that. You can see little dancing Eevee and Pikachu on screen. Love it. But I think the closest I'm ever going to come back to Margarita Zone is a short occasional reprieve from my daily life. That's such a bad thing. This is pretty nice. Doesn't last forever. That's, oh god, I didn't mean to tap through that, my bad. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop-top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph. Spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah. Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Joseph tenses up, he downs the rest of his margarita, and hops up out of his chair. It's getting late, we should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without any incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. Hammer slide! My stomach hurts. I'm sorry, hon. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room to find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Why is that me today? Hey, Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. See, her stomach hurts too, Lisa. It's okay. Eat too much youth group food. I drank too deeply from the well of life, and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch full of seltzer juice and sherbet. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Aw, I love Amanda's voice. It's just sometimes just, night, Dad. I love you. Date complete. Dad points. Come on. Give me that high score. I genuinely love this game so much. Try not to make assumptions about people. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do sometimes. I'm a big accidental assumer. Oh, what is happening? It's been a long day and I'm not quite ready to sleep. Usually I feel this way. I mainline investigative TV until I pass out, but tonight I feel like it would just make me antsy. I decided to take a relaxing stroll. After a bit of wandering, I find myself passing by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal drinking age and sound judgment, I decide to stop in. Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol. Decide a possible example. Also, I desperately need a beer. Okay. Jim and Kim's is lively tonight. The patrons are milling about, and even Neil seems to be having a good time. Coming here was a good idea. As I reach to collect my beer, I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not semi-ironically throwing herself all over everyone. In fact, she's alone.
She looks so sad. Pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a home wrecker? Say hi. I decide to go and say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. And I'm kind of sleepy because I took a nap to sleep away a migraine. Put a shirt over my eyes because it was bright outside and silence got me through. So the current went to sleep, had a nightmare, and almost woke up screaming. I'm sorry. I have really bad nightmares too, so I totally understand. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. Ew. Okay, this maybe was not the best idea. Hey, having fun with your new best friend, Joseph. He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you two. Mary, I'm not. I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Mason. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A very supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Unlike some people, I'm there when he needs me, Mary. Unlike some people in his life. So you're an expert on my marriage now. Doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable. Then what does that make you? We were miserable a long time before you started poking in our business, buddy boy. Don't come around here thinking you're some paragon of empathy just because you got involved where you weren't welcome. Mary takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're not really his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Well, isn't this interesting? Tip 77, don't smoke. Alright, we're gonna skip through this because this is the Amanda Panda stuff. Oh, Amanda. Something happened. Something must have happened. Poor Amanda. So I'm baking a cake right now for her.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Hold on. She says something, so I want to hear it. Sorry, I just gotta get past this, but I don't want to miss the line because it's like one of my favorite lines in the whole game.
Oh.
It's not dumb. Emotions are completely fine to have. La-da-da-da-da! Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
I love it. It's like one of my favorite lines, and it's so easy, so simple. Alright. Oh, game is not responding. We love that.
Welcome. You got dads.
I do got dads. Ooh, I have a message. Ooh, it's from Hugo and Damien. Oh no, she drank the punch! I know. Poor Amanda Panda. Poor Amanda Panda. Always getting into trouble. Ooh, I really want to do the Damien and Hugo thing, because this is cool. Ah! Okay, I'll do this, and then I'll end the stream. Oh god, I don't remember their voices. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Oops, I did not mean to click off of that. Hugo and I were planning to go down to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write out a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna burst down my door any minute now. I've gotta destroy this computer. Mason, this is group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Mason, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see that art. Should we see that art? I think I'm gonna go see that art. They really stepped up the production value in episode 5. We love a Star Wars tip. Someone must have spiked that punch. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere. I just feel a little bit uncomfortable standing all these fancy art people. Mason! I turn around. It's Joseph! This man is just gonna keep following me everywhere. My goodness. It's the Colt, guys. It's because of the Colt. Sorry, I knocked over all of my pillows. Oh my gosh, he's literally just following me. Joseph, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art,
Oh.
appreciator. Appreciatist?
Oh.
Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too. Yep, admittedly a little out of my depth here. Thank God, I thought I was going to be the only odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know. Thank God. Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points get you into heaven, that's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien. They seem to have just arrived at the art gallery. Good eve. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? Oh god, art is dead and nothing is real. I have no idea what I'm in for. Same. All you have to know is if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now. I've got that table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tiny wines. Get cheese and tiny wine with Joseph. Hello, obviously. I think I need to cheese up before I delve into art appreciation. Good idea. Appreciating art does burn a lot of calories. Gotta carb up on those crackers. I clicked off the game again. I'm so sorry. Ah! Joseph and I sidle up to the snack table. There's a pretty nice spread of little plastic cups of white wine, some crackers, grapes, and cheese. This is more my speed. We eat a couple of cheese cubes in silence. These are really good. Yeah, I didn't eat dinner. I think I could probably just fill up on snacks if I'm sneaky about it. I already ate dinner, but I will always have room for cheese. Always. Always room for cheese. I'm going in for more crackers. Cover me. I shield Joseph from the small crowd of mild-mannered art people milling about the room. I don't think anyone's paying attention. We should probably get back to Damien and Hugo. Right, let me just fill this cup with cheese first. For the road. Road cheese? The best kind. Why is Joseph such a cutie? Oh my god. We'll leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery's a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of... I'm not even sure hang on the walls. Oh geez. What am I looking at here? This is abstract art. I think the most important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It represents strife. Reminds me of childhood. It's a butt. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much he liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures. Even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. Wow, how'd you figure that?
Oh.
That's what it says on the placard. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. I could do that. Excuse me.
Hi.
Hugo, not here. Oh, that is not the accent I gave Damien. No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction of as impressive as this one. Art is the true expression of the self, and it seems like your self is sad, so your art would be sad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it.